morning, good afternoon and good evening everyone, and welcome to the Poetry Times. I'm Martin Gray. Coming up on the show today, lots of poetry goodness from the USA, including some new and upcoming releases from our Publisher of the Week. But first, a couple of marvellous looking submission opportunities. And we start in, well, the US of A, obviously. Specifically, the 19th annual Tom Howard Margaret Reid Poetry Contest, which is open for submissions until the 30th of September. Submissions are open to anybody from pretty much anywhere in the world, unless prevented by US government restrictions. Check the T's and C's. They are looking for poems of up to 250 lines long, a poem of any style or genre for the Tom Howard Prize, and a poem that rhymes or has a traditional style for the Margaret Reid Prize. The first prize on both gets you a $100 gift certificate and $3,000 in cash. Submissions cost $15 for either one or two poems, and you can submit as many times as you like. For more information and all the deets, point your browser at winningwriters.com/our contests. Secondly, I would like to put the Off the Grid Poetry Prize on the grid. Run by Grid Books, a USA-based not-for-profit publisher, the Off the Grid Poetry Prize seeks to be, and I quote, a forum for older poets overlooked by the current marketplace. Specifically, they are looking for previously unpublished poetry manuscripts from anybody aged 60 or over. Submissions are open until the 31st of August 2021, and the winner will receive $1,000, but more importantly, a publishing contract from Grid Books. Manuscripts must be at least 50 pages long. The competition does allow for some poems to have been previously published, but the collection as a whole must not have been previously published before. There is no mention of any geographical restrictions anywhere in the T's or the C's. If this is of interest to you or someone you know, then please point them in the direction of grid-books.org. And now it is time for our Publisher of the Week, which this week is an up-and-coming press based in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's, okay, enough of that. It's Red or Green Books. Now, full disclosure, Red or Green Books is run by one of our Poets Reacts poets, the wonderful Marissa Prada. But we're featuring them here mainly because they have some wonderful summer 2021 poets releasing books. But also remember to check out the Poets Reacts every week here on the PGN YouTube channel. That would be fantastic. Our first book is Calamity by Elemental. Elemental has spent the pandemic travelling virtually around the world of poetry Zoom rooms with a prolific YouTube channel on top. As taken from the publisher website, driven by passion that fuels his thoughts, Elemental heals through his poetry, has the might to confront his depression and anxiety, writing wrongs into poems one heartbeat at a time. His pain comes from a very real, endless space of inspiration. An unapologetically deadly revolutionary, true student, fan and consumer of all things creativity. His poetry is the sum of his fears and a voice for the voiceless. Calamity is Elemental's first collection. It costs $15 and is available to order now. Next up, we have Guanaco Binge by Matthew Marroquin. Matthew is a multilingual poet and also a poet that has been very busy touring the pandemic Zoom rooms. Quoting again from the publisher, Matthew Marroquin is a Salvadorian-American writer, spoken word performer and slam poet from the cornfields of Storm Lake, Iowa. He attends Buena Vista University where he is attaining a degree in theatre and media performance. Marroquin's writing reflects identity, culture, advocacy and unheard or unvoiced perspectives. Guanaco Binge is also Matthew's first collection and is available to order now, also for $15. And finally, from Red or Green Books, we have Conversations with Grief by our wonderful and aforementioned Marissa Prada. Marissa, like Elemental and Matthew, has been a fixture of Zoom rooms around the world during the pandemic and also hosts her own open mic, The Word Is Right. Again, from the publisher's website, Marissa is a poet, writer and spoken word artist in Albuquerque, New Mexico. She is married, polyamorous and a mother of 2 daughters. She authors Poetography 505 on Facebook. She loves books and authors and advocates for poetry and literary arts, especially in schools for young people. Conversations with Grief is about exactly what the title leads you to believe it is. It's also Marissa's first collection and is also available to order now for $15 US. All of the above books and lots more as well are available from redorgreenbooks.com. That is READ or greenbooks.com. So, we have reached the end of another edition of the Poetry Times. As ever, the links to everything covered today are below, and please do drop us a comment if you think you have something that should be featured on the show. We have 6 shows per week here at Poetry Global Network, as well as Bottoms Up, which is our now weekly open mic. Oh yeah, and I am here every Wednesday at 7 PM London time. If you like what we do here at PGN, then we would love for you to like, share, subscribe, and tell everyone. Tell the pet cat, tell the dog, hell, even tell the goldfish. Tell everyone, we'd love to spread the word. So, I've been Martin Gray, thank you for watching, keep on poeting, and I'll see you next time.